Plymouth, Michigan has a ton of festivals and fairs, and that's why it's one of our favorite cities, and we're going to go through a little bit of the geography of the city and then dive into our favorite not to be missed events that happen every single year in Plymouth. My name is Mike Perna with the Perna Team Realtors at eXp. Scope out any of our reviews. I'd be honored to help you find your next home here in Plymouth or anywhere in Metro Detroit. There's a link to my calendar to book a time to call in the description, or call me directly anytime. A little bit of a Plymouth backstory. Plymouth was settled in 1825, and from then to now became a city and grew a great downtown. Part of what I love about this specific downtown versus others is how it's laid out. Most downtowns like Northville, Rochester, or Royal Oak, you're either coming or you're going, but nothing is drawing you in to stay. So Kellogg Park itself is a triangle-shaped park right in the middle of downtown, with Main Street running north and south on the west side of it, and Arbor Trail runs east and west to the south side of the park, and North Territorial Road dead ends pretty much right into it. It's lined on the east and south side with restaurants and shops, and on the north side is the iconic Penn Theater, which has become a focal point or a town gathering area of sorts. On to the fairs and festivals, and we're actually starting with one of my favorite ones to go to every year, and it's the Plymouth Ice Festival that typically happens at the end of January or the beginning of February. It's a 3-day event happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and has been put on by the Plymouth Rotary Club for over 20 years. Ice carvers come in from around the country to create dozens of sculptures, and there's also horse-drawn carriage rides, ice skating set up, and a live ice carving happening right there throughout all 3 days. Also, you'll find live music, food vendors, food trucks, and you can take the kids or bring your own inner kid out at this one. Moving into spring, is now late April in Plymouth, and it's time for the Plymouth Spring Artisan Market right in downtown Plymouth. This market is the perfect place to find unique and handmade items from local artisans and artisans all around the state. From jewelry to pottery, candles to clothing, you're sure to find something you're gonna love. And it's not just about the shopping, you can also meet the artists, learn about their work, their inspiration, their backstory, and there's also live music, food vendors, and activities here for the whole family. Next up, and this one's not as much of a fair or a festival as it is a market that runs from early May right to late October, is the Plymouth Farmers Market, where history meets fresh produce and local goods. This market has been around for literally decades, and it's the perfect place to find locally grown fruits, vegetables, and other great delicious goods. And the best part about this one, the reason why I go, is I love supporting local small businesses. That's kind of been my jam. And every Wednesday at 6:30 from Memorial Day right through Labor Day, a group of fitness enthusiasts gather in Kellogg Park to get their sweat on. The workout's led by certified trainers and is designed to be inclusive and challenging for all fitness levels. There's cardio and strength training, and it's a full body workout that is going to leave you feeling strong and accomplished and maybe a little bit sore. I mean, I would definitely be sore. You'll meet new friends, enjoy the fresh air, and have fun while getting fit. Plus, it's a great way to break up the week and start those last couple of days of the week on a high note. Music in the Air in Plymouth is every Thursday from the end of May right to the start of September. So every summer, the streets of downtown Plymouth come alive with the sounds of music in the air. This is a concert series featuring a diverse lineup of local and regional talent, from up-and-coming indie bands to established musicians. With a mix of genres and styles, there's something for everyone to enjoy. You can bring a picnic blanket or grab a bite from one of the food vendors or restaurants while enjoying the music, eating outside. On the 4th of July is the Good Morning USA Parade and Ice Cream Social, and you know I love the ice cream part. You can definitely tell because I'm on my last belt loop. In the parade, celebrating the birth of our country, are classic cars like a 1963 red Chevy Impala that traditionally carries the daughters of the American Revolution. Abraham and Mary Todd Lincoln always make an appearance. There's a bike parade, bagpipers, veteran section honoring those that were willing and did lay down their lives for ours, and of course, there's the ice cream social afterwards, mainly because ice cream rocks. In the middle of July is a really cool event, Plymouth Community Arts Council Art in the Park. This is not your average art show, folks. We're talking about over 100 local artists displaying their masterpieces in the great outdoors. So grab your sunscreen and your art aficionado attitude, and let's dive in. From paintings to sculptures to photography, ceramics, you name it, they've got it. And don't forget the beautiful park setting. Imagine viewing a stunning landscape painting while surrounded by an actual stunning and cute downtown that feels like it's out of a Norman Rockwell scene. And if you're feeling inspired, there's also artist demonstrations and workshops where you can learn new techniques and try your hand at creating your own masterpiece. And more than just art, they've got great food vendors, live music, and activities for the whole family. In fact, I think last year they had some cornhole set up, and that's a lot of fun. On a Sunday in the middle of August, there's Robots in the Park. This event is a mix of technology and innovation and fun all in one place. They feature various robots on display, and in action for visitors to learn about and interact with. From robots that can dance to robots that can solve complex problems, there's something for everyone to see and experience, but it's not just about watching robots. Visitors of all ages can also participate in workshops and competitions where they can learn about robotics, coding, and even build their own robots. It's an excellent opportunity to get a hands-on experience with technology and learn something about the future of robotics. And before I forget, if you're loving the content, boop the like button and subscribe to be notified when we drop more content, which we do every single week. Now we're getting towards fall, and as the leaves start to change, so does the festival scene. The Plymouth Fall Festival happens typically the second weekend of September, celebrating the start of the fall season, and that means cider mills and Halloweens to me, and a parade with local bands and dance troupes and floats in downtown Plymouth. After, there are over 100 vendors showcasing a variety of things from handmade goods to, of course, food. And the food of downtown Plymouth is amazing. There's a pumpkin carving contest, a petting zoo brought in, and a scarecrow contest where local businesses compete for the top placed, mostest, coolest scarecrow. And now here's a great one for the kids. Mid to late October is Pumpkin Palooza. This one's an annual event that's a haunted Halloween experience, and it draws over 6,000 attendees, fur babies, children, parents, grandparents, and it continues to grow every year. Now we're getting into the real holiday festivities. The Main Street Boulevard tree lighting is usually the second Friday in November at 6:30 p.m. Again, this one's free, and hot chocolate is being provided by E.G. Nick's, cookies provided by the DDA, and this event is now going 13 years strong and has grown from just a couple hundred people to thousands of people very quickly. This event also helps the Salvation Army, as they'll take in non-perishable food and toy donations on site, and the first 100 people that do that get a prize. One of my absolute favorites I look forward to every year is the Walk of Trees in Plymouth, and that runs from the first Saturday right after Thanksgiving right to January 1st. And you're going to want to bundle up because it is Michigan and it is cold, but it's worth the stroll through Kellogg Park in December to see 75 trees, each decorated by a local family, club, or business. During the month of December, when you're in downtown Plymouth, you're also going to see decorated storefronts, live music, and even groups of carolers strolling. Last but not least for the year in Plymouth is Christmas in Plymouth's Mistletoe Market. Christmas in Plymouth includes holiday shopping sales, unique gifts, horse and carriage tours, live music, a visit with Santa and his elves, and of course, holiday activities for the kids. The market will be held at the Gathering next to the Penn Theater. It's usually the first weekend in December and is just a ton of fun, but again, dress warm. My name is Mike Perna, local real estate agent here in Metro Detroit. If you'd like to book a call and get on my calendar, click the link below, pick out the time that you want, or give me a call or shoot me a text anytime at the number on the screen. Thank you again, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.